we've had to do a few different things here at the city for our police department, our fire department, our city hall. So we've had to shut down the city hall to public access, although everybody is still working. Same with police and with fire departments. We've done a lot more cleaning of the buildings, of course, but we've also taken and changed the shifts of people to spread them out a little more, so everybody isn't in the office the same times all day long. So we've done some of that. We've done different work with our utility crews, our police departments, and we're just trying to be very careful for our staff and for the public that we interact with every day. Well, of course, the grocery stores are open, liquor stores are still open. The restaurants, some of them have takeout, and we sure would encourage people to do that because we really want to make sure these small businesses come back when this is all done. Whenever all done is, I don't know, but we want them to come back. It's also a great time to remind people that Circle Pines has more parks and trails per capita than any place else in the metro area. It's a great time to go out on our trails. And we would suggest on the playgrounds, we put some signs out, we really would suggest the kids stay off the playground equipment, but the trails are great. And so you can go out and walk around keeping your social distance of 6 feet and see some beautiful nature. Circle Pines is pretty well prepared for this, although it's always changing every day now, it seems like. It's really unprecedented, this crisis is. And so a couple things I'd like to point out. First off, we've got a really strong leadership team. Our police chief, Jim Cohn, has been around for many years, very calm, very professional, very experienced. We have a great city staff. That city staff is helping us through all kinds of avenues, and so they're really strong and still doing the work on behalf of the community. And we have a great city council. Our city council is really united both on this COVID-19 coronavirus, but also on other things too. So we have good discussions and good display back and forth, but the truth is we're all on the same page. I've been the mayor for 15 years. We've got council members that have quite a bit of experience and some that are brand new. You put that all together, it makes for a good package of leadership. The other piece I'd say is that we rely a lot on the state of Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz, I think, has done a great job so far, as has Health Commissioner Jan Malcolm. She's worked for 3 different governors. She's very experienced, so we have strong leadership in our state. And then finally, if I was going to send a message to everybody, it would be to be thankful and grateful for all of our neighbors who are nurses and doctors and healthcare professionals. I have one who lives next door, one across the street, retired nurse down the street. We've got a lot of great people in our community that are stepping up that we never really appreciated maybe before. And it's nurses, it's all our teachers and staff. It's all the folks that are reaching out and helping, neighbors that are starting to meet each other for one of the first times. So in the middle of this crisis, in the middle of this really difficult, challenging time, and I know it's tougher on some folks than it is on others, but in the middle of all that, I think we still want to remain optimistic. This is an opportunity for us to learn about our community, about our neighbors, get out a bit, do the best you can, and look to each other for help. This community of Circle Pines was formed as a cooperative in the 1950s. Everybody was tied together in sort of a legal cooperative kind of way, and we believe those roots are still here. And so we're trying to draw on those roots to say to our community, yep, it's tough times, there's no doubt about it, but we're going to get through this, and we get through these kind of things when we're together. When we stick together, we win. People always want to know, how can they stay informed? And we have our city website, and we have on there connections to the Department of Health and the state and to the CDC in Washington, D.C. I'd also suggest they keep an eye on our local resources. One of the things that happens in this kind of news environment is there's been a lot of shift to national TV shows, and that can be okay. But the truth is, if you really want to know what's going on in your community, you look at what's happening locally. So I would suggest people go to North Metro TV and go to the Quad Community Press. Look at those resources for things that are happening on the ground in our communities.